everybody, coming to you with some ICP. I want to start by and say I hope if you've stopped by and clicked on this channel, you help support it. You hit the subscribe button, you hit the like button. I don't know, it seems like you got to do so many videos for YouTube to push it out to the algorithm, and it's a headache. Had a couple videos to do good over the weekend because I posted multiple. So I guess that's what works. YouTube wants you to push out a whole bunch of content, and then they push out what they want to push out. So if you're here in supporting ICP, I hope I give you the info you're looking for. We try to cover this crypto. It's one of the internet computers, an awesome project. It could solve a lot of issues with Coinbase. A lot of these exchanges from going down during, when your altcoin's pumping or when it's one's dumping and you want to get in, and you have a major liquidation spike down to the bottom. All at once, these exchanges get bound up. Their AWS starts getting overheated, and then, well, that's their reason. They don't want you to get in at a good price, and they don't want you to sell at a good price. So internet could solve all this, but and you got Coinbase, they're trying to fight for certain things in the Clarity Act, but they don't want to move over on ICP to eliminate what the problems they're having, so we can get on and get off these exchanges without being held up. An internet computer could solve that, but you cannot. It seems like to me they want what benefits them. So you can't have your cake and eat it too every time. So why they don't switch over and run this on internet computer, I do not know. As far as Coinbase and Robinhood and all the, every time you have a bull run and you have a blow off top, you cannot get on an exchange to sell your crypto. And that's the way they got it. That's the way they got it set up. And there needs to be some type of law, I say, from preventing that from happening. You hold a crypto, you hold these tokens for all this time, and then you have a blow off top in a bull run. You can't get your profits. And that's sad. That's really sad. And then you can set sell order limits, but we seen on October the 10th that didn't even work. Stop losses, they didn't work. So there ought to be some accountability for what internet computer has to offer, and they don't want to step up to the plate and use internet computer. But we're sitting at a price of $3.17.5, down 4.5% on the day. Inflation data come in higher than expected. Kind of spooked the market. Bitcoin fell down. It's sitting around 80,600. You had your major alts like XRP. It pulled down, I think, $1.41. And right now the overall market's bearish, and which I knew ICP was going to pull back because we had a gap that we left over the weekend, and it hadn't got filled yet. So I made a video on it. Many of you might have seen it. But right here in this area right here is the gap. I'll highlight it for you. It's right in here. See that gap right there? That gap right there needs to get filled, and that's where we're headed. These gaps tend to be like magnets. if you don't hit the right thing, you messed up. But if you really want to make money and have profits in the next bull run, you need to subscribe to the channel. Just don't let the thumbnail or the title drag you in, and you come in and you just because I'm not one of those with 50 to 100,000 subscribers that you're gonna miss out. Them 50, 100,000 subscriber channels, that's paid content. And I've watched videos. If you don't believe me, go watch Drew Banfield. He brought it all out, him and another guy. It's paid content, and you don't see no. I'm not paid. I'm not even monetized, but I'm bringing you this cryptos that's going to benefit you in the long run. And all these guys, they probably don't hold much of the token. They pushing whatever it may be, XRP, Solana, and they just getting paid to promote a token. And Jerry Mayfield brought it out. He admitted that they were paid, and then they dumped the token on them. Or the token, they took profit, not Jerry and them, but the ones paying them. These projects are paying these big YouTube channels to promote a token that they have no idea, somewhat of an idea. But to be honest, they're not invested in these tokens. There's not a lot of buying of XRP like you think there is. It's just a promoted token, and it has been for you. If I'd get to 50 to 60,000 or big YouTube channel, I guarantee you, I could prove it to you, they would be contacting me to promote a token, convincing retail to buy in on a token that they say that's going to do awesome, and they have no idea. They have no idea how the blockchain even operates. They have no idea of the fundamentals. A lot of them, they never get on the YouTube channel and bring the fundamentals to nobody. They don't tell you the CVD. They don't tell you what's happening over in another country, what's going on outside or inside and outside of the United States. All these fundamentals is very important. All they promote is this token is going, the Clarity Act, it's going to get passed and we're going to shoot to the moon. You might rally a little bit, but it's going to be just like the other that they told us before. They promoted the Genius Act. Oh, we're going to the moon. Didn't happen. Clarity Act ain't going to do it. They say a super cycle. You're going down in a bear market, and they said, "Oh, we're going to bounce. This is extended super cycle." That did not happen. And you got some content covering ICP, but this is a good project. This is the internet on a blockchain, basically. And it's all your information on the internet computer is safe. They got safety systems in place where your identity can't get taken or get stolen. But people choose to use other avenues that they get hacked. Somebody gets their card, their social security number. their bank accounts get hacked. The internet computer is here to prevent all that. And just because it launched to $600-700 and went down to $2 or something, everybody has turned their back on this internet computer, and it's gonna turn around. When it turns around, it's gonna be too late to get in on it, and that right now they're just making their money off of other projects, promoting other projects that ain't worth 2 cents in this industry. That will end up being nothing, being going to zero, being delisted. Once after a certain amount of time, and once all utilities goes digital, uh, you be seeing tokenization of stocks and real estate and all that. There's certain ones that's going to do that. It ain't gonna be all these different type of cryptos, these digital currencies, these blockchains. Um, and if you look at some of the way some of these blockchains are set up, you wouldn't, and you knew how they work, you wouldn't even mess with them. This probably would be this would be the only project you'd be wanting to invest in, internet computer. But I can't change your mind. I get so many people to view my channel, listen for 2 minutes, and they gone, and they never get and they miss out. They'll miss out. Those that stay and listen, they'll get rewarded. But those that just he's not bringing the hype. He's not. There ain't many people subscribe to him. We're gonna move right on, and they're gonna miss out. So that's all I can say is they're gonna miss out. So right now, we got the gap down here that we need to get filled, and it sits all the way down to $3.04, $3.05. We're gonna see a pullback eventually come down. You might get a little rally, a little bounce here and there, like we did right here. Let's see. Like we come down, we got a bounce right there, and now we dropped all the way down here, and we got a little bounce. So I can look and see us somewhere in the range right here, maybe bounce and try to get back up, and before coming all the way down to this area right here, and breaking out and getting this continued bullish structure. This is what I see happening while we pull back and consolidate. Bitcoin pulls back, consolidates where it's at. We are going to see internet computer pull back and fill that gap. That gap serves as a magnet. Now, if something could come up, and you could hear something about the war. The war would end it. They signed the agreement. Now, the market would probably take off and we'd leave that gap. But eventually, we would come back to $3.04 and fill that gap. At some point, we would fill that gap. But right now, the market's bearish. Bitcoin is trying to do a little bounce here and there, but keep watching. I give you these updates, but the only thing that could be wrong in my updates is the way Bitcoin moves. If Bitcoin sits here and consolidates or even pulls lower, we're gonna pull lower, and it'll help. It'll be more easier Bitcoin pulling back, and we're filling that gap. Then Bitcoin consolidating, ICP getting a bounce, picking up some support down here, because there's going to be people that sold up here at the top, up here at $4.09. When it comes back to $3.04 to fill that gap, we're gonna see those sellers come back in, and ICP is gonna continue this bullish structure, fill the gap, take back off, and go higher, and go back and retest that $3.80 oil. You have $3.80 to $4 range. That's where you, somewhere right here, $3.80 up to $4. I'd say $4. We can get above that range with momentum. Get up in this area right here and kind of consolidate up here. We can continue right on up higher. But I'm just being honest. I love bringing this content to you. I'll continue bringing it. I'm not going to stop, whether I get more subscribers or I get monetized. That's my wife. I love being in here. I love catching up on what's going on in the crypto market. And she just is like, I just don't know how you keep up with all that. So if you don't subscribe to the channel, that's fine. If you ain't interested in doing good in the next bull run cycle, I understand. Keep following this paid content as Jerry Banfield and what they're gonna do. And I know I was once guilty of doing it myself, to be honest with you. Before I woke up one day and I said, this is it. Following this content creators, because I said, well, they got a big platform. They got 100 subscribers. They got the plaque. They must be knowing they got DeFi groups and all this. They got trading groups and all this, and newsletters, and only a few that's honest. Only a few. There's only a few people in this money. People will sell their soul for money. And when they get on here and take that money, they get on here and tell you, I don't know if they paid anybody out there's getting paid for ICP. I really don't know. But ICP run up to $20. But I'm pretty sure there was some content out there telling everybody at the bull run top, oh, just hold it. This is a super cycle. We're gonna bounce and we're going to $100 or $150. This project is capable of going to several $100. I don't know how long it would take it to get back to its all-time highs, but I could see this token pushing up $50 to $100, especially now since they have partnered with WordPress that handles 43% of the internet. So, big deal, very big deal for ICP. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Subscribe to the channel, and like I say, check back every now and then and see if I've posted a new video on ICP, because YouTube might not be notifying my subscribers that I've put a video out. So just check back time to time and look. And I keep covering ICP, not every day, but every 2 or 3 days I try to notify and update people, because a process coming down like this, filling that gap, it could take a day or two. All depends on how the market's moving. So right now it looks like we can make it down there in the next day or so and fill that gap. I mean, it's moved down a lot today. So like I say, Please subscribe to the channel, like it, so it can get spread out and reach other people. Till the next one, I want to say God bless you.